Bones and Balance class is a class for people with osteoporosis and osteopenia, and also for people that want to improve their balance. So you check with your doctor if it's okay for you to do this type of exercise. Also, be ready to listen to your body and modify the exercises as needed. This is what you need. You need a fitness circle, some weights. I like the soft ones because if they fall on your feet, they're not going to hurt you. They're 1 pound or 2 pounds. And also a ball. This is called mini ball, and you can find it easily online. So have a great class. We're here now for the floor exercise part of our class. And Casey is going to demonstrate a safe way to lower down to the floor. For that purpose, I'm going to get a chair. So you're going to put one foot forward and the other back, and then lower yourself down a little bit to the floor. And then as soon as you can, put your hands there to support you, keeping your spine nice and straight. Put one knee down and then the other knee down. Then scoot back a little bit and put one hand down and the other hand down. And here you are on all fours. Walk hands and knees all the way to the right. Shift your weight onto your left hip and lie down on your left side. And then, soon enough, you can just roll on your back there. Good. So we're starting by breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. We want to encourage a three-dimensional breathing at the rib cage level. So I want you to bring your hands by your ribs there and breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. As you breathe in, you allow the ribs to expand. As you breathe out, you press with your hands to let the air out. So that is going to stimulate the muscles between the ribs and over the ribs and under the ribs. And pretty soon, this muscle will be stimulated and will work on their own. Good. So then, we're going to start with a little pelvic tilt. Place your hands by your sides now. And take a good inhale. On the exhale, I want you to rock your pelvis, lifting your tailbone. Lift, keeping your waistline to the floor. You're going to lift a little bit on the exhale. And on inhale, you're going to release it. We're going to do this a few times. And then you're going to grab that purple ball and put it in between your legs. So take a good inhale. On the exhale, you're going to squeeze the ball with your legs. You're going to go into the pelvic tilt again. This time you're going to lift a little bit more of your spine. But never go beyond this area here, like the mid-thoracic, okay? And then release it down, okay? Because we don't want flexion at the upper thoracic, so that's why we only roll up to that mid-thoracic, about there, okay? And then tap your heel and lift now. So making sure that the weight is equal in between the 2 feet there, good, and then roll down. So this is a feel-good exercise that stretches the back a lot. Good. And then you're going to remove the ball, please, from me. And hold it with your hand, actually. And you're going to lift your right leg in tabletop. Okay? And then you're going to place the ball right against your right leg, but use your left hand. Okay? So I want you to stabilize the other leg. Keep that right leg in tabletop and press with your hand on the ball against the leg. And the leg will place against the ball. So this is an isometric exercise that will fire your maximum amount of range of motion at the hip joint with the minimum amount of movement at the pelvis. So this exercise is good for the hip, of course, but it's really for stabilization of the pelvis. Let's go the other direction. So you want to do 3, 5, 8 per side in each direction. And try to go nice and slow. This seems like a really easy exercise, but if you already joined us, you'll know that it isn't. No. No, let's do one more circle. And then release that leg down, please, for me. Good. And switch. Now we're going to switch the ball now to the right side. We're going to stabilize that right side, pressing down on the ball. Good. This time we're going to make sure that especially the right hip doesn't move, doesn't tip, right? And lift that left leg either in tabletop or straight to ceiling. So one inhale, one exhale, one circle. And again, notice the difference between one side and the other. Sometimes we have more range of motion in one hip than the other. Sometimes we can stabilize as well on one side than the other. And try to keep parallel as much as you can. So the tendency is, so I want you to show that, you see what the tendency is to rotate out the hip, but we don't want to do that. We want to try to stay parallel and try to keep